This is Style Hunt, where we show you what people are wearing on the street all around the world.
I'm a that bitch. I'm a read that bitch. I'm gonna give that bitch some knowledge.
Hey, I'm Kenya of Style Hunt, and today we're in Brixton, where we've been the last few days looking at street style. Think David Bowie, The Clash, Skunk and Nancy. They all have roots in this neighborhood, which is also where you'll find one of London's largest Afro-Caribbean communities. And you'll see all of those influences in the music, the food, the restaurants, the street style. So let's go and see what people are wearing today.
Clothes everywhere.
Now I see that you guys have got like the high top fade happening. What do you know about the high top fade?
80s and 90s, like Will Smith, Fresh Prince kind of thing.
When you walked into the barber, did you say, give me a Will Smith?
No, I just said, keep it high on top and then like low at the sides.
Now in New York, we call this gold chain the Dookie row.
Oh, the
Do you
Dookie
guys
roll.
call that
I've never heard of that,
here?
but I like that.
Is this not a Dookie row?
Is this a
This is
Dookie
a
roll?
row. Yeah.
I'll be saying that more often.
That's a dance move.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a dance move here.
No,
What
It's like a classic New York Harlem icon. It's like a look.
So I'm trying to bring out the New York in me because I
Well,
went
you
to
got
New
it.
York last year.
Okay.
So I'm trying to bring that influence back from last year, and I'm still trying to use it.
Well,
So, yeah,
you're
Dookie roll.
emanating it today.
Yes, thank you.
Today I'm wearing an outfit that I mainly made myself. The top is refashioned, it was just a plain white top, and I thought I really want a hand-painted Breton top, so I just got a bit of paint and started painting on the stripes myself and sewed some buttons on. And the skirt is one of my own designs. Basically I'm all about handmade and trying to encourage more people to make their own clothing.
Now tell me more about this handmade clothing, because I find that to be especially interesting right now, especially in this age of like fast fashion where everyone is looking for cheap clothing that they could buy really fast. You're doing something that's more slow fashion.
Yeah, well that's exactly what it is. I just think that it's a real shame that as a society we've forgotten how to make things, and there's this real disconnect between the process of producing our clothing and actually wearing our clothing. So I think it's really empowering to be able to make your own clothing and learn how to do that yourself. And also it just means that you're not a slave to whatever the fashion industry is telling you should be wearing, and you can just make your own style.
Clothes everywhere. Fashion makes me giddy.
Now, how would you describe your look today?
My look today is half finished because I'm currently on the way to my tailor to pick up a waistcoat, a Victorian waistcoat, which I've had them alter.
Now, do you identify more with Victorian style dress or mid-century?
I don't know. I think I went to see The Great Gatsby the other night, and I love all the styling in that. I mean, I watched the original.
You're channeling. You're giving me a little Gatsby.
Yeah,
today.
yeah, definitely. I think the 20s kind of like two-tone brogues, they're kind of very Gatsby. I think the problem with that is that the whole F. Scott Fitzgerald's message of that whole novel was about the dangers of excess, and the way that everyone dressed, I think, played into that kind of vanity and sort of too much of a good thing. So I'm hoping that perhaps don't have the same moralistic outlook, but certainly the clothes were smashing.
Now I see you've got your bottom lip pierced.
I don't do tattoos,
Okay.
so I do piercings. I've got my tongue pierced, I've got my lip pierced, I've got my ears pierced. I did have my belly button pierced, but it closed up. But I'm going to re-pierce it once I get rid of my kangaroo pouch.
Your hair is very beautiful. It's very short and blonde.
Yeah,
How long have you rocked that?
Well, when I was 16 and I left school, I thought I was a big girl and decided I was going to perm my hair. Worst mistake ever. And I kept doing so many things to it, like I bleached it, I cut it, I trimmed it, I had a weave, but I can't handle the weave. I can't actually manage my weave, so it was always a mess. So I said to myself, you know what? I just made a decision, and then last year I was just like, you know what? I just want to keep my hair short, and literally I just go to the barbers, get a nice little trim, and then I go home and I dye it myself, and then that's it. And it's just so
Easy,
simple,
low
yeah. And I just do the little, dress it up with the earrings and the accessories, and that's me, easy peasy.
Clothes. Fashion.
Tell me, what are you wearing today?
Well, today I'm going like the jacket's proper vintage. Got it from a wholesale.
Okay.
Yeah. The shirt, TK Maxx, American kicks. Just mixing it up,
Now tell me about the hat and the earrings.
The hat and the earring. Well, the hat's basically roots and culture, red. is missing, but that's my blood. But red, green and gold is Rastafari, you know. But green, gold and black is Jamaica, you know.
Yeah.
Jamaica.
Now, are you Rastafarian?
My dad's Rastafarian, so that makes me Rastafarian, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how does that surface in your clothes in general and how you dress yourself?
Basically, I kind of mix it up because modern day trend, kind of like staying in contact with my roots and culture, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I want to share something with you, you know, straight from Jamaica. This is me. I own this, I am, you know. I went to Ethiopia, the story behind that, and it was just like, I saw some Sudanese and they had like body art and stuff like that. So to see that liberation in the sense of people putting themselves out there, not watching, you know, the judgment, but people accepting them with all of that going on.
Yeah.
I just came back with that confidence in myself and that connection, that liberation. This is my rites of passage. So as I came out, I just threw this on. So it's funny that you stopped me today. Funny enough, I just threw this on, came out. Normally I got my cowboy hat on.
Clothes everywhere.
So tell me what you're wearing today.
The only thing I spend a lot of money on is my boots. Everything else costs £1. I'm a firm believer in dress how you feel. As soon as you wake up in the morning, you've had your shower. Don't give it too much thought. I was a child of music. I've always liked culture. I like to mix traditional English with, I'd call it a world style. You know, I love a pocket watch. I love cravats. I collect brooches. I know it's not a man thing, apparently, but I'd like to see wherever that's written that says no, man can't wear. Well, I wear brooches and I collect them. I like scarves. I just like anything that makes me feel good. I'm just looking at a guy just behind you who's got a scarf on.
See, there you go.
Yeah, because I like, well, they use, the word that they use now is swagger, because they tell me I got swagger. I like this.
Clothes, fashion.